Welcome to Growing Wings, where we bring you inspiration to unlock your superpowers. I am your host, Kira Lani. I help healers master their energy to unleash their gifts, to own their value, and serve their true purpose. And I am so excited to bring to you today my very special guest, Nina Elliott. Nina is an expert in helping you to conquer your pain. So if you or your loved ones struggles with chronic pain, or even pain that you know is temporary, but you haven't quite figured out how to move through it, she is here to teach you how to unlock your inner healer so that you can be free of your pain and ready to get on with the rest of your life and do all the things that you love to do. So welcome, Nina. Thank you so much for being here with me today.
Hi, Kira. Thank you so much for having me. It's a blessing to be here.
Yay. So tell me about you. What is your superpower?
My superpower. Wow, it's a hard one to choose from, but I love helping people tap into their inner physician, as I call it. So I would say probably my healing power is partly in my hands and partly that intuition to help guide people to their own super healing powers and that inner physician.
Yes, I love that you are offering healing directly, it sounds like, but also really tuning into how can you connect people to their inner physician. This is a great passion of mine. So I'm really excited to be sharing this with our audience today. And I guess I'm wondering how you came to this. How did you come to realize that you have this superpower of healing?
Yeah, well, I'm going to say the story is kind of twofold. One is that I've been using my hands to help people feel better since I was like 12. I've been massaging friends, and one day one of my friends was like, you're always putting your hands on people to help massage. Why don't you go to massage school and learn what you're doing? And so I took it to heart and I said, yes, I think I would love that. And so I do love the hands-on, and that was the start of going to massage school. And that really opened up a world to me of alternative healing and alternative medicines. And I had been dealing with some chronic pain myself from college. I had some jaw problems. And as a massage therapist, I was required to go for continuing education. And I had been to a dentist, I'd been to a chiropractor, and I had a night guard for my jaw. They told me I was clenching at night. And their solution was to give me a night guard, something that I had to insert that didn't stop the clenching. It just protected my jaw from getting more injured. And through going to this continuing education class, I realized I didn't need the night guard. I was able to feel better and stop the clenching without anything external to me helping me. That it was all within my power to do it, to find the source of the problem and to heal it from within. And so that started me exploring more and more healing options and solutions. I've taken a lot of continuing education classes, read a lot of books and audios, so that I can find the ones that work for me, but work for a lot of people, and offer that to my clients.
Beautiful. So I want to check in with our audience here. Let us know you're here and where are you tuning in from? And I'm here with Nina Elliott today. We're talking about how to activate your inner physician so that you can be free from pain and not be seeking those external solutions. And so if you have any questions, if you are dealing with pain, if you are wondering, how might I free myself from my pain, or if you have a loved one who's dealing with pain, be sure to drop your questions in here if you're on live so that we can answer them right away. And if you're watching the replay, we'll come back and check in with the comments. And make sure that you invite your friends and loved ones. You never know who is suffering out there, who might need to connect with their inner physician. Hey, beautiful Amber, Elizabeth is here. Thank you for joining. And we're going to keep on going with this conversation, but we would love to get some questions and have it be an interactive conversation with all of you out there. So I was really resonating with what you were sharing, Nina. I also dealt with chronic headaches that came from jaw pain for years and years. And I was also prescribed my dentist called it a splint, this big giant thing to stick in your mouth. And it gave me nightmares.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't do this. And so I'm really fascinated with not only how did you really come to the place where you were freed from that contraption as well as freed from the pain, because it's like we all have a personal journey around it, and yet we can learn so much from each other. And so I'd love to hear a little bit more about that. And then I want to get into what recommendations you have for people out there who might be suffering from their own version of chronic pain.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, there's a journey of healing. And to me, that journey involves healing the whole person. And so, as I mentioned, I took this continuing ed class that started me. And it wasn't about massaging, and it wasn't about going in there and creating more space or, manipulating things. It was about healing from within and dealing with the emotions and releasing the stress. In that particular class, we used breath work. And breath is a great way to help you deal with any kind of pain, whether it's emotional pain or physical pain. As we work with our breath, because we can control it and we can also let it flow naturally, it can bring relaxation to the body. It can bring balance and harmony to the body, and it can help release energy that's stuck in the tissues. So it can help let go of things without major talk therapy or without drama. It can just help expel them with the exhale. And that energy is oftentimes what we need to let go of and release in order to bring the healing within.
Yeah, this is so interesting. You're talking about the breath, and Amber is sharing that her CPAP machine gives her panic attacks. And I just really, my heart goes out to people who are sleeping with the machine attached to them. That would be a nightmare to me. And so I really feel for you, Amber. And then I know sharing this with me, I wonder if there's also a difficulty for you with breathing, and do you have something to say to someone who struggles with the breath in terms of how do we relax around the breath so that we can really receive that full healing power of the breath?
Yeah. In today's times, we've forgotten how to breathe fully, and breathing from the belly. Very oftentimes we are now so stressed and busy that we breathe very shallow from the chest and upper body. And this creates a variety of problems. The muscles up here were not designed to breathe, and move so frequently and so much. the entire rib cage. And so then these muscles get tight and spasm and create it even harder to breathe. Also, these shallow breaths create within the body the feeling of anxiety and fear. And that just heightens our stress levels, which can then lead to more chronic illnesses and problems. And so it's a practice of learning to breathe from the belly and taking that deep breath. So bringing the breath in from the lower in the body. And wow, Amber, I see that over 1,000 instances of stopping within 3 hours. That's a lot. And of course, that does not provide restful sleep or healing within the body. And so practicing the deeper breathing, I know that I'm also a yoga instructor, and there are yogic breathing exercises that can help strengthen the trachea and the diaphragm so that we can strengthen those. In fact, I have a friend who healed his snoring problem by practicing some of the yogi breathing techniques. And as far as I would say, it's a practice. So it's not something that's going to happen overnight or just doing breath work once or twice, but practicing it. And sometimes maybe even practicing with a weight on the belly to force it to build the strength in that diaphragm, because it is a muscle. And I would say too that the diaphragm is a muscle. It can have knots in it. It could be spasmed or tight if it's not being used regularly and well. And as a massage therapist, we can work on that too.
So do you have something, it would be amazing if we could all come and see you for a massage and you could release our diaphragm and all these breathing muscles. I know I'm long overdue for a massage myself. But do you have something that we could do right here with our audience today to help get them started on this path with breath?
Sure. Let's see. I would say if you get into a comfortable position, lying down is often the most comfortable and most relaxed and the easiest, but you can do it seated as well. And oftentimes I'll have people place their hands, one hand on your chest, the other hand on your belly, right? And we're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Okay, and breathing in through the nose is also going to help that oxygen feed the brain. Okay, and then out through the mouth. And this is also one thing that contributes to TMJ is mouth breathing in and out through the mouth. So as much as you can, breathe through the nose, at least in. And as we take a deep breath in through the nose, feel the belly rise, feel the chest rise, and then feel them lower as you exhale. And it may take a little effort to bring the oxygen in, to bring the air in, but let it be effortless to let the oxygen go. We're not needing to force it out, we're just letting it release. Okay, we're not needing to force it in, we're just apply a little effort to breathing in and breathing out. And the next part we're going to add is breathing in for 4 and out for 4. 2, 3, 4. So breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out 2, 3, 4. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, and breathe out 2, 3, 4. Breathing in 2, 3, 4, and breathing out 2, 3, 4. That's called the balanced breath, where you're breathing in and breathing out for an equal number of counts. If you're really stressed, having a hard time with something, really upset about something, you want to increase the count for the exhale. So maybe ideally 2 to 1. So you breathe in for 4 and breathe out for 8. Breathe in for 4 and breathe out for 8. And that will calm the whole nervous system, relax the muscles, and allow you to come back to a calm state where you can then think clearly and come up with the solutions you need.
Very nice. So that I feel just taking a little bit of time with the breath like that will automatically awaken your inner physician, and your body will start to produce the chemicals that it needs to heal. This is what many people don't realize, that your body actually produces all the chemicals that you need to heal in and of itself, but you have to give it the right tools, right? So
Yes,
yeah.
exactly. Yeah, and that's what my goal is, to give people the tools that they need to heal themselves. They don't need to go out and continually seek results from external forces, right? You just need things in your own toolbox that you can use anytime you want and anytime you feel the need.
Yeah, so I know that you help people through massage and yoga. Is there also some way that you help people that might not live nearby, that can't come and see you physically?
Yes. I do a variety of energy techniques. Um, One of them is called emotional freedom technique, or tapping, where we tap in the endpoints of different meridians throughout the body to help clear energy blockages around whatever is bothering you. And this technique can be great for physical problems, it can help reduce pain, and it can also be great for emotional and mental challenges. So, again, reducing depression and stress, helping you get clear about what you want to manifest in your life. Um, and then I also use a technique called Time Waver, and it's a machine based in quantum physics that will access your energy field and tell us where the problems are and what you need in order to help resolve them and bring you into optimal balance and functioning.
Hmm. Wow. That sounds like a science fiction.
It does. It's been really interesting to study and work with and see the results that my clients get, where we can scan the body and see where the energy is not flowing and what it needs to come into balance. And the interesting thing there is that it's not always something physical. Maybe it's a supplement or a food, but maybe it's too much stress. Maybe it's not enough exercise. Maybe it's a limiting belief or the thought that life has to be this way, or an emotional thing that needs to be released. So it looks at the problem holistically and comes up with the solution as well. We
Hmm.
can do chakras and virtual acupuncture and really work on just about anything that's bothering you from anywhere in the world.
Wow, that sounds absolutely amazing. So I'm definitely going to invite you out there, if you are intrigued by any of this or all of this, to make sure that you connect with Nina and get a little bit more information. So you have you have something coming up, I believe, too. Do you want to share with us about what you're currently offering, so that we can get everybody plugged into what's available?
Sure, yeah. I'm super excited about this 3-day retreat. It's Freedom from Pain 3-day retreat. It's March 27th through the 29th, and it's here in Colorado Springs, a beautiful venue set in the canyon, Cheyenne Mountain Canyon. And in these 3 days, we are looking to help you create the vision for the life that you desire. So many times when we're in pain, we can't see the future. We can't see what it would be like to not be in pain. So I'm going to take some time to open up that vision and delve into that. We're going to learn how to talk to the body and get answers so that we know what's best for us and for our body in the moment. We're going to work on freedom from mental and emotional pain. Um, Oftentimes, physical pain causes mental and emotional pain, as well as challenges in dealing with our friends and family. And so, we're going to look at how to deal with that and give you tools to use as you need them. And then the last day, we're going to be helping you move into action. I will be doing some of the yoga and myofascial release that I do. We'll talk about that time waiver energy healing and give you an experience of this type of healing and work. So I'm super excited about that. Again, it's Freedom from Pain 3-day retreat, March 27th through the 29th. And we'll post the link in the chat or on the video. It's www.harmonizingwellnessinstitute.com. You just click register now, fill in a little bit of information, and say yes, you want freedom from pain. Okay?
So who wants freedom from pain? I want to see some yeses in the comments, because I know I just can't imagine anyone doesn't want that. So if you want freedom from pain, then I really encourage you to jump on board with this. You said this is in Colorado Springs. So it's not only an amazing retreat, but it's amazing to get yourself out into the mountains of Colorado and breathe the fresh air. And so I really encourage, if you can make time for this in your life, that you do.
Yeah, and Kira, I see Amber, I see you saying that, it's been a long time since you felt healthy and pain-free. And I get that. I really do. And there was a time when I was working with a chiropractor and I had already given up hope. And, without even saying something to her, she said, "Don't worry, I haven't given up on you." And that it touched my heart so much. And I'm like, okay, if she hasn't given up, then I can't give up. And that's one of the most important things I want to do for people, is to let them still have hope and realize that there are possibilities out there to get freedom from the pain. And I say, even if we don't resolve the pain and get rid of it, we can at least give you tools to make it bearable, to help you deal with it, and to give you back some of your life. Yeah. I know a lot of the people here on your Facebook page may not be in Colorado. And I know, especially now, traveling is a challenge or scary for some people. So I would like to also offer, if you don't think you can make it to the 3-day retreat, there's another link on that page. You can go at the top of the page, you can click home, and it will take you so that you can register for a free 30-minute Freedom from Pain breakthrough session, which we can do by phone, and we can come up with a mini plan customized just for you to help you start the journey to get out of the pain.
Beautiful. I'm going to put that in the chat as well. Freedom. I try to talk and type at the same time, and it doesn't always work.
I get that. Yeah.
Yeah. And that will be the same website link.
Same website. Right. Yeah. Yeah. You just click the home button on the top left, and it will take you to the page where you can book that session.
There it is, your free 30-minute Freedom from Pain breakthrough session. And that is the same website, Harmonizing Wellness Institute. You can register for the event. And if you're anywhere near Colorado Springs, I really encourage you to go, because even in this time when we're being asked to socially isolate ourselves, we need to connect even more than ever. And so I'm sure that Nina will be taking precautions to make sure that it's safe, and anyone who is suffering from symptoms or has been exposed, don't go. But if you are in a healthy, safe place, place and you're just dealing with chronic pain, it would be amazing to have this opportunity to be in the room with her, to experience the modalities that she's sharing with us, and to really experience the fullness of what she has to offer. And otherwise, definitely jump on. That is an amazing offer to get 30 minutes one-on-one with her, to just dive into your pain and find those steps out, because we don't want anyone to be suffering from pain when there are tools right there. If you just reach out and find them and use them. And sometimes it's a journey. I know it's not always the first thing you try, so don't give up. Just, I love what you said about how important it is, how important it was for you when someone said that they weren't going to give up on you. And so Nina is here to take a stand for you being free from your pain, and I so appreciate that, Nina.
Thank you. I'm here. I'm glad to help.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with our audience as we're beginning to wrap this up?
It's just that it's true. Don't give up and try things. There's not one right solution for everybody. So you have to try things, give them a true try, not just once or twice, but consistency will go a long way. And reach out for help, but also trust your inner voice. That inner physician is within you, and you can heal from within.
Yes. Yes. So beautiful. Thank you so much, Nina. It has been such a pleasure to share this conversation with you today. And I'm really excited for the people that are going to attend your event and get to share that time with you. And I'm really excited for those of you who are going to take that leap and jump on a call with her, because there is help for you. Even if you think you've tried everything, that just means the right solution hasn't come to you yet, or you haven't, I really appreciate what you said, Nina. Trying one time doesn't necessarily mean it doesn't work. Sometimes we have to try a few times. And Becky is saying her friend suffers with fibromyalgia, not pronouncing words correctly, and dystonia.
Right.
And so Becky, I really encourage you to send your friend over, share this video so that she or he can get a little taste of what Nina is about, and then all of the links will be in the comments. And or you can just send the website link and say, check this out. This person might be able to help you.
Definitely. Yeah. We can work with fibromyalgia and dystonia.
Yes, that sounds like right up your alley, what you've shared with me. And you're so welcome, Amber. I'm glad you were able to tune in and get what you could from this video. And yeah, always a pleasure. Thank you to everyone who watched us live or on the replay. You are so valued, and I really see all of the pain being cleared from the collective. And so everyone who chooses to step into their own journey of connecting with your inner physician, you are actually also helping others to see the possibilities for them. So if you're one of those people who thinks of everyone else first, come back to what can you do for yourself so that you can be of greater service. And make sure you reach out to Nina to get that help. And if you are a healer who is looking to connect more with your innate gifts and bring them through your modality, I am here for you. So go ahead and reach out to me. You know where to find me. And if you enjoyed this conversation today, be sure to like the Kira Lani Tree Gong Healer page so that you'll be notified of other great shows coming up soon. Thank you so much for being with us today, Nina.
Thank you. It was a pleasure. And thank you all for joining us. I can't wait to talk to you soon.
Have a beautiful, blessed, happy Friday the 13th. Have a magical day.